I think people need to have more kissing lessons. Yeah? They need to have a kissing school somewhere. Hello friends, welcome to another episode of My Life Experiences. If you're a new viewer, and if you're an existing viewer, welcome back. This is a place where I share life experiences with the hope that someone may listen, be inspired, and learn from these experiences. And my name is Wezi Nyanewa Sosola, the usual host. Today in Malawi, we are celebrating 59 years of independence. Today, the 6th of July, 2023. And to all Malawian viewers, I say Happy Independence Day. Celebrate responsibly. So today, guys, I decided to drop this particular episode that I've entitled, Why You Should Not Visit a Man's House. Why you should not visit a man's house. Of course, when I'm saying a man's house, I'm not talking about a brother, I'm not talking about a father. I think that's a straightforward matter. But I'm talking about other people of the opposite sex, like people that you are attracted to, people that you are intending to date, people that you are intending maybe to get in a relationship with, or you are dating, especially if you are a teen, or especially if you are a young lady, especially if you are a young adult. Why should you avoid visiting a man's house, especially alone on that matter? And I just want to give a disclaimer before I start everything. I want to say this is my personal opinion. It's a free world after all. Everyone can give their own opinion. And my opinions, I keep it real based on my personal life experiences. That's how I give these opinions. I don't base it on anything else or theory or what, but it's practical based on my personal experiences. What have I experiences with visiting people of the opposite sex? When I was in the prime of my years, blossoming into a young lady, and some men started showing interest in me, I did point out in an earlier episode with this link to say that as a believer, as a Christian, as a person who fears the Lord, I was instilled in me some values that I said I'll be waiting until marriage. So in my teen years, really, I did not go about dating that much. I did have male friends from school, but not really in the dating arena. However, when I approached my early 20s and I said, okay, the hormones were raging, and I decided that I think it's time that I should get into a serious relationship. And I opened myself to a serious relationship, which I was also praying for. So I met this other guy who I was interested in, and he was also interested in me. And at that particular point, even though I was interested in this guy, due to my principles, there were some serious fundamental differences, which I can't mention now. And I couldn't get myself to be in a relationship with, but I kept chatting. So I was just enjoying that attention that I was getting. So this other time I went, I don't know where, and then I asked, would you please drop me home? We met up, and he said, okay, yes, I'm going to drop you home. He wasn't an old man, actually. He was a young man who had happened to have a car, and he also had an established career. So he gave me a lift going home. However, on the way to home, he diverted. Instead of taking me home, he took another route. And I said, where are you going? And I said, okay, I'll drop you home. But first of all, I want to go to my house. That was his house, where I want to do something. So having reached his house, he sat at the living room while he went to do whatever it is that he had come to do. So I said, oh, can you please share a glass of water? So he went, brought a glass of water, then he took a sip from the glass of water, then he gave the glass to me. And I said, why are you taking a sip from my water? Is it my water? Then he said, okay, I just want you to trust that it's okay, it's not contaminated, the water is clean, there's no poison in it. That's why I'm taking a sip. I just want you to have that trust. And I said, no, you didn't have to take a sip What you were supposed to do is just to bring a bottle and 2 glasses. Pour the water in both glasses from that bottle. Drink yours and I'll drink mine. In that way, I would trust that the water is okay, it's not poisonous, it's not contaminated, it's not drugged or what have you. So you didn't have to sip from my glass of water. So just go and bring another glass for me. So he went, he brought back another glass, and indeed, I drank water from that other glass. So what was my reasoning behind this? Guys, nobody should say that these days, I mean, we are so advanced, we've got glasses, we are no longer drinking water from these gourds, that our parents in old ages were drinking from. They did not have supplies, enough utensils, they didn't. That's why they were all drinking from the same. But these days, we've got cups, plastic cups, glass cups. Yeah, we have all that. So the china, why should you force yourself to drink from the same cup or glass as another person? You don't have to do that, because there are diseases these days, there are sicknesses these days that can be transmitted through bodily fluids, and saliva being one. So you don't have to be deceived that, okay, I'm showing love to you, or I just want you to trust me that the water is okay, then you have to drink from the same glass as me. No, I said no, I don't have to do that. Yeah, just go and give me another glass of water. So he did, and I drank the other glass of water. Now, having done that, he came again and sat really close to me. I said, are you done with whatever it is that you're doing? He said, yes, I'm done. Okay, let's go. Drop me home. Before I could even stand up, this guy just leaned into me with expecting a kiss. He leaned in with his sloppy mouth. I mean, a mouth wide open, sloppy, and oh my God! And just at the same time, before he could reach onto me, like he could latch onto me with his open mouth, I just did. Please. What is it that you're doing? And I'm glad I did that, because I don't know if I could live in my head with that sloppy mouth. I think people need to have more kissing lessons. Yeah? They need to have a kissing school somewhere, because even though I didn't want to kiss this guy already, but with that sloppy mouth, people need to have kissing lessons, because yeah. Not me, please, not me. I've refused the glass of water, and you will think you would give me those sloppy lips. No, please, let's just go. And I forced myself. I rose up. I want to go home. Please drop me home. I know, let's just chat a bit. No, you said you wanted to do something. Apparently, you've done whatever it is that you wanted to do. Then now what? So guys, girls specifically, you need to be principled. Stick to your principles. I, for one, as I've said already, I had fundamental differences with this guy. And I said, there's no future for me, even though I made it was a mistake for me. Just accepting to go to his house was a mistake already. Probably I would have said, drop me off here, I'll find my other means home. But it was a mistake for me to say I'm going to his house. Because at that point I was praying. If he wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, after all, men are stronger. So he would have just held me there and he kissed me with those sloppy lips. And do whatever it was that he wanted to do with me. But I thank God that he just held himself and he said, okay, I'll drop you home. Which he did. So mistake number one, I accepted. Okay, to go. And the other mistake, I don't know if it's a mistake, I knew that there's no future with this guy. We've got fundamental differences. This friendship is not going anywhere. My friend wants a relationship. I don't want a relationship. But I went ahead and asked a lift from him. So it's like I was showing some indicators to him He was in a confused state, I might say. So it was a mistake on me. I just wanted some attention. Huh? Don't give people like false hopes, like how I was doing. I wish I could have just said, I'm not interested in you. That's it. And the friendship is over, because we've got different expectations. But I let this guy on. That's why what I think. I didn't think that it was like that at that point, but that's what I think. I led him on, asking for lifts from him. Then he accepting to go to his home. That was a mistake, number one. If you think you're not interested in somebody, he's interested in you, just end it there. No, I'm not interested. I'm not. And I don't want even us to be just friends, because he's expecting something else. So just leave it at that. Okay? Just leave it at that. Especially if you're a girl, you're a lady, leave it at that. Don't even go to his house. It's a mistake, guys. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. While you've got control of the situation, decide to do the right thing at the time you've got control. But if you go to his house, you don't have control there. You don't have control there. That's what I want to say. So don't settle for mediocrity. For me, this was mediocrity. One, mediocrity number one, fundamental difference. Mediocrity number two, sloppy lips. Sloppy lips. That was mediocrity number two. So you don't have to kiss frogs. Some people say, yeah, you will have to kiss frogs before you find your prince. No, you don't have to kiss frogs for you to find a prince. Yeah, just wait and believe God for your prince. Trust God for your prince. In due time, God is gonna give you your prince charming. Don't settle. Just don't kiss frogs. Just don't kiss anyhow. I mean, stinky breath, globe. And can somebody please bring some kissing lessons, please? Somebody come to the rescue. Okay? So, another point that I want to say is, for young ladies out there, sex is a momentary pleasure. It's just a momentary pleasure, especially if it's stolen, especially if it's out of wedlock. It's like you are rushing. We don't want people to find us. Just 5 to 15 minutes of momentary pleasure. It's done. It's done. You're done. So why trade your soul for that? Why trade your soul for just a momentary pleasure? And usually also sometimes girls, they don't get the climax because it's done over. Don't even climax. You'll be left in suspense. It's better you do it when you are married in your house. You take whatever time that you want to take and you get the satisfaction that you can get from that, instead of doing it just in the moment, a place that is not comfortable. Then you are just left like that, I mean, without any satisfaction. Don't trade your soul for that momentary pleasure. Okay, that's what I want to emphasize here, guys. So the verse of the day that I want to talk about is Songs of Solomon 8, verse number 4. Songs of Solomon 8, verse number 4. It's saying, I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, do not stir up or awaken love until it pleases. I charge you, daughters of the church. I charge you, daughters of wherever, all you teens. I charge you, please, do not awaken love until it so pleases. Okay? Wait for the right time. Wait for the right person. Wait. I charge you, do not awaken love until it so pleases. Thus says the word of the Lord. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. You know, when you are liking it, when you are sharing it, it helps with the algorithms. A lot of people see it and they do subscribe. Please, guys, help me out here. Help your friend out. Thank you so much, friends. Stay blessed.